Memorial Day might feel like the unofficial start of summer, but it was never meant to be just a long weekend. We may be ready to take the first dive into the pool, but today we're also diving into the history and meaning of Memorial Day. So let's jump right in. My name is Zoe Moore with Unexpected Virtual Tours and Training, where we host radically creative team building events for remote and hybrid teams. And we're committed to telling unexpected stories that matter. And today, we're sharing the story of Memorial Day. It's a day we set aside to mourn and honor fallen service members, and it's been an important part of American history for more than 150 years. But how did this holiday come to be, and how can we recognize it today? Well, it won't take the full long weekend to explain, but through this short video, I'll briefly explain. The first National Memorial Day took place on May 30th, 1868, just 3 years after the American Civil War ended. The country was mourning the deaths of more than 600,000 soldiers, making the Civil War the deadliest war in American history. As the nation grappled with how to honor the hundreds of thousands of fallen soldiers, Americans began holding ceremonies in their communities. Families of veterans would visit cemeteries, place flowers on graves, and hold speeches and parades. This became known as Decoration Day because people were decorating the graves of fallen soldiers. Records show that one of the earliest Decoration Day events happened in 1865 in Charleston, South Carolina, when formerly enslaved Black Americans reburied Union soldiers who had died in a Confederate prison camp. They held a large public ceremony to honor them, with thousands of people, including Black children, singing hymns. Over time, Decoration Day spread across the U.S., and in 1868, General John A. Logan, who led an organization of former Union soldiers and sailors, issued a proclamation that the day which should honor Civil War veterans. The day continued to spread in popularity, and after World War I, it grew to honor all Americans who died in military service, not only in the Civil War. In 1920, a parade went from the White House to Arlington National Cemetery, where veterans of the Civil War, Spanish War, and both World Wars came to decorate graves. And in 1971, Memorial Day became an official federal holiday, which we observe every year on the last Monday in May. Today, Memorial Day is not just about remembering the past, it's about recognizing the real cost of freedoms we enjoy now. Taking time to reflect, even briefly, is a small way to honor a huge sacrifice. So what are some of the ways you can honor Memorial Day at work or on your own? Well, to start, use meaningful language. Instead of saying, "Happy Memorial Day" or "celebrating the day," try something more thoughtful. Memorial Day is a time to remember and honor service members who died in military service. For many, it is not a happy occasion, it's a solemn one. Second, observe the 3 p.m. National Moment of Remembrance. This is a 60-second pause observed across the country to reflect on the lives lost in service. Invite your team, your family, or even your Slack channel to join in, wherever you are. Third, consider sharing a brief history post. Include a short Memorial Day story or fact in your company newsletter, team email, or social media feed. It's a small gesture that helps shift the focus from long weekend to meaningful remembrance. Fourth, volunteer. If you're able, groups like the Veteran Initiative, Military Veterans Project, and the Memorial Day Flowers Foundation organize activities like placing flags and flowers on graves. These efforts happen in local cemeteries and at places like Arlington, and they always welcome extra hands. Fifth, know the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. This one matters. Memorial Day honors those who died in service. Veterans Day honors all who have served or who are currently serving. It may not also be the best time to thank living service members because it's a day for remembrance rather than recognition. However, it can be important to acknowledge that living veterans may be remembering fallen colleagues and friends on this day. Reflect on someone you might want to remember too. Even something as simple as "Today, I'm remembering this person" can make the day more personal and meaningful. However you choose to spend Memorial Day, take a moment to remember what it's really about. It does not have to be complicated. It just has to be sincere. For more free resources to help broaden your worldview, perspectives, or company culture, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to check out more information at unexpectedvirtualtours.com.